Myles, I guess I should congratulate you on this being your first official game back. Just take me through all the emotions, what it was like to be out there and to get that first bucket tonight.
I mean, it was kind of surreal. I mean, it's been 2 years in the coming. You know, just staying true to who I am, you know, being that, you know, energy guy for the team, you know, just being the guy that always has a smile on his face no matter, you know, what hardships he goes through. I had to kind of calm myself down today earlier. You know, I had a lot of emotions, but I just made sure, you know, I stayed around my family, stayed around my team, made sure, you know, the end goal in mind was to win the game. No matter how I played, I was a winner regardless because, you know, being on the court tonight, coming back from what I did is winning itself.
And Andrej, obviously they've got a lot of big guys. They're all kind of, you know, bigger guys, but you were able to have one of your best career nights tonight. What was working for you guys offensively, and especially with the new group as opposed to last year?
I just think we kept moving the ball side to side. We did a great job with the team effort. And, you know, as the oldest in the program, I know how, you know, the offense works, and, you know, I've been through a lot, you know, these couple of years, so it felt great to be out there and help the team to get the first win of the season.
Myles, what would you say, I guess knowing what you know now and knowing how tonight went, what would, you know, take me back to when you were going through your treatment and kind of what were you going through mentally, and to get to this point, just what does it all mean for you?
I knew since the day I started treatment that, you know, God, he had a plan for me. I was going to get through what I got through, and you saw I did. And for some odd reason, I always envisioned myself first game back. I just knew I was going to, you know, produce in a positive way. I knew I was going to be in here talking to you guys after game one. I can't explain it. I just know God puts a plan out there for me, and I go out there and execute it, and he's living through me to be able to, you know, be a positive role model to people out there and, you know, be a great teammate, great leader, great friend, great brother, great son, you know. So, honestly, just living through Christ and, you know, executing the plans that he has for me.
Besides, I think the first 30 seconds, you guys led the whole way. What does it – I mean, what are you guys going to take from this win going into Prairie View or A&M and every other game that you guys have for the rest of the season?
I just need to be aggressive. You know, we just need to have the first punch of the game. We've been working really hard, you know, the whole summer. Just, you know, keep being aggressive, keep playing as a team, and I think we're on a good path to just, you know, keep winning games. That's what we need.
Where do you guys feel like, obviously, I mean, we talked a lot about, you know, the turnover in the roster and the new players and all that. Just where do you feel like at this point you are chemistry-wise on the court and being comfortable with that, with all those new lineups and going forward, how far you think you have to go before you're really there?
Okay. You want me to take I mean, since the summertime, you know, I think this team really clicked right away. You know, there's not a lot of egos on the team. I think everybody wants to see each other succeed. You know, there's nobody out there, you know, just trying to go get their own. I think, you know, we know that if we play the game individually, we won't win. So I think it showed up tonight in the box score that everybody got a little piece of the pie tonight, and, you know, we were able to, you know, have the outcome that we did. And I think that just goes back to the summertime where, you know, we were only like practicing here and there, but we would spend time off the court a lot, you know, getting familiar with one another, you know, picking up, you know, who, you know, how I want to say, you know, who clicks with who, and, you know, just trying to make everybody, you know, click together.
Andrej, you kind of had the keys tonight, at least it felt like that. What were you sort of seeing that was leading to the amount of success that you were having?
I just think I'm finally fully healthy. You know, like I had all summer to get healthy, to get my body ready to play the whole season. As you know, like the last 3 years, I wasn't fully healthy. I didn't play all games. I was playing through some small injuries, and, you know, I just, you know, want to thank God that I'm fully healthy and I, you know, play the game that I love, and I think that's it.
For either of you guys, Joe forced a miss with a shoe in his hand tonight. What'd you guys think of that?
That's who Joe is, man. He's a dog. He's a dog defensively. He's a dog offensively. He goes out there and he makes plays happen, you know. he comes from a program with the winning mindset and the winning, aura. So he does whatever it takes to win, and that's just one of the examples that he did it.
Was there ever a point tonight where you took a moment to just kind of like soak in, like, hey, I finally made it back on the court? Or I don't know if there's ever a moment like that for you.
It wasn't until after the game when I went into the hallway, because like I said, at the end of the day, the main goal was to get the win first, and, then process all the emotions, go through, recognize all the hardships that I've been through, and, just let it soak all in. But now that I got the first game out the way, it's a blessing to keep playing here on out, but, I'm just glad I got the first one out.
What's on your fingernails?
All right, so on my fingernails on my left hand, it's AYN with a 1, and that stands for my saying that I came up during, chemotherapy, where all you need is 1. And then on my right hand, I have 4 different color ribbons where different people in my life have had cancer. So my auntie is a pink ribbon, so she obviously had breast cancer. My mom's boss, he was just diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. I was obviously had Hodgkin's lymphoma, and then my other auntie had ovarian cancer. So this is just a symbol, so I can, show my respect and, it'll show a little bit of my creativity as well.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, when we talked last year, your mom had moved out here with you. Is she still here, or did she move back east?
She moved back east, but she was in attendance for the night, of course.
I would think so. Andrej, you had 5 twos tonight. That's a career high. Let's just start with that. But, I asked Coach about this too, and it just seems like maybe that healthy summer kind of allowed you to be able to attack the rim a little more, just because we haven't necessarily seen that side of you yet. It's mostly kind of just been the sniping from 3.
Yeah, like I said before, I think, this is the year that I had all summer to get ready and to be fully healthy. And I think that's the main thing why I'm, just being more aggressive, like trying to get more twos. And, also my teammates, they're just, trying to find me, like trying to on the back door. Myles got me a couple times on fast breaks. Yeah.
21 points for you, 1 off a career high. You take 16 shots. Is it nice that all those ball hogs from the past? Oh, just kidding. But you get a chance to get 16 shots, and you turn it into 21 points again, 1 off what you had against ASU last year. I mean, is it just kind of feel like you're maybe fulfilling that role of what you're capable of and being a true scorer and being kind of a walking bucket per se?
I don't think so. I just I just want to win. That's all I want to do. And my teammates did a great job finding me tonight. I made some couple shots. I missed some. But I don't feel like a scorer or leader. I just want to help the team get the win. That's all I want to do.
Is he being modest?
A little bit. Yeah. This is the king of North Macedonia right here. This is Yaki Boom, man. Yeah, this is our captain, our senior man. Yaki went out there and played a great game tonight. He exemplified of what a 4-year guy's supposed to do, and I'm thankful that he's on my team. So good job tonight, bro.
Appreciate you.
You mentioned that as a senior. I mean, for Andrej, you're the 4th year. You're one of the veterans of this team, Myles, even though this was your first game. I mean, how do you guys feel like the two of you have kind of been able to connect everybody, just kind of being 2 of the guys who've been around the program now for the longest time?
I think it comes back to, like Yaki said, just knowing the offense, knowing Coach Smith, knowing the coaching staff, knowing what they're looking for, being able to tell guys or, lead guys in a way to, make the offense and the team and the defensive side as well, all click together, because Yaki, like I said, 4-year guy, 3rd-year guy, but 1st-year playing. You see a lot of things. Like, I've seen a lot of things from just watching. He has a lot of knowledge from playing and watching. So putting that together and, like I said, just getting guys that are new to the program to understand the offense, understand what they're looking for defensively, and knowing what they're looking for from a team perspective as well. So I think peanut butter and jelly, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of bouncing off that veteran question, Andrej, I mean, you've been around for a while. I think last year was the first year this game hadn't been played in like over 100 years. What does this basketball game maybe kind of mean to the community to have it back, these 2 teams playing each other today?
No, I think it means a lot, especially for this small community. There's so many fans that just enjoying watching basketball, and it means a lot. It's a great rivalry. We played them, I think, 2 years ago at their gym. So it's nice, and it's nice to get the first win of the season.